I want to touch on just a little, and I think we'll probably hear some more stuff maybe in a different committee at some time. And I sure don't want to take anything away from what y'all have done on this case and other cases too, but it's been brought up, and the news media touched on the Second Amendment rights, or the lack of rights that people have on having guns for safety in state parks, and I think that's going to be addressed from maybe the Parks Department. Yes. Can you give us your thoughts on that? How can the public use their Second Amendment rights to maybe keep something like this from happening?
Question like that makes my wife nervous because she says the world according to Mike. I can give you my opinion on that.
I'll be glad to have your opinion. I respect your opinion.
Yeah. Well, my opinion is, and I think it's sometimes people are surprised to learn that police officers are as pro Second Amendment rights as we are. Unfortunately, we do deal with bad people that have weapons, and that's addressed accordingly when we do. But the more good people that we have with weapons and the ability to defend themselves, the better that we all are. And I'm an absolute believer in that ability to defend not only myself but my family, and I think everybody has that right. There's a certain amount of, if you look at some of our cities and states around the country that have a lot more restrictive behavior as it relates to Second Amendment rights, they do not have what one would think of, if you restrict guns, then there should be less gun crime. That's just not the case. I mean, and we see that. That's not, an opinion. That's facts. I mean, we know that. So there's a certain amount of apprehension in Arkansas of going into a bedroom window when there's an outstanding chance that Arkansan in that house has probably got a shotgun or a rifle and they know how to use it. So I would say that the ability to pull off a crime like that is impeded significantly just by the fear of what's waiting on them on the other side. I can tell you as a police officer, I've never minded encountering a good law-abiding citizen that has a weapon, ever. I've never felt threatened by that at all. Unfortunately, we do encounter the criminal element, and they do have weapons. And every vehicle we approach it with the thought process that this person may be a bad person armed with the intent to hurt me, and you have to. I mean, that's part of it. But my personal opinion is, yes, to say we're pro-Second Amendment right in law enforcement, certainly in state police, is an understatement. I absolutely believe in that right, and I think it's healthy for the state.